All right, we're back. This is going to be episode 1, and I don't know how many episode series, as many as it takes, I guess. First thing I want to do is glue some shims in the neck pocket so we can reroute it and get going. First thing I got to do, I made these out of a piece of maple, really nice figured piece of maple, but you can see I had drawn on it. What I did is I kind of butted it up against and I just kind of traced it like that, and then I'm going to take it down to my bandsaw and my sander and just make that fit flush on either side. I have another smaller piece for over here, same thing. I just butted it up and traced it, and gonna just go cut that out and then clamp it in, glue it up. Alright, so when I return, I'll get the glue and you'll see the clamping and all that jazz. Alright, we're back. I got this and this, so I'm going to go ahead and glue them in. Get my clamps. Sometimes you need like a piece of foam or something to not only protect what you're gluing to, but also in this case it will kind of act as something for it to clamp against, since the body isn't super flat over here. Flush it up, but if it overhangs a little bit, that's not a concern, because it can take a file or something and knock it back. These clamps are kind of big, but that's okay. So see how I got it clamped up? It's gonna take about It'll take about 45 minutes for that to dry. And I'll see you in about an hour. Look, I had already wiped it, but there's going to be some squeeze out of glue. So I had already wiped it with a wet paper towel. If you take a wet paper towel and just ever so gently just wipe that excess glue, it'll make your life a lot easier after the fact, I promise. Alright, here we are. Got the you can kind of see, got the neck pocket, the shims glued in. Now all I have to do is line up the template and route it. I have this Telecaster template that actually has just about the right size for the tight fit, which is what you want. I've done this several other times, in the past, and they all work just fine. But for convenience sake, since I have this template and it looks like the neck fits in this template pocket really tight, I wanna use the template. But what I've done in the past when I didn't have a template is I would use a different template, the factory straight edge. And what I would have to do is measure the exact thickness of the width of the neck with a dial caliper, and then off center, measure true center on the body, and then off of center, split the difference on that, and then set up my template right on the money. And it's not one of those things where you want to be a little bit off a certain way. You want it to be a tight fit. You want to pretty much have to, not force it so hard that you ruin the finish, but you want it to be able to pretty much stick in there without the screws by itself. That's how tight you want it. That's the idea. And if it's not quite that tight, isn't as bad, but how loose it was before was a problem. Can't have that. But yeah, what you would do is what I would do is put tape on the face of it, and even when I measure my center, draw on the tape. But then I would put the factory side up against my line on the tape, route it, and then re-stick it, do it on the other side, and route it, and that works pretty good. For those of you that don't have a template, that works. Honestly, I was gonna do it that way, and I just had a wild hair to see if this template neck pocket worked, and it did. So just gotta kind of line it up. It's like almost perfect. So what I like to use, and most tile repair guys and luthiers will agree with, is the double-sided carpet tape. I got this on Amazon. It's not even the stickiest, but it doesn't necessarily have to be, because they're all pretty sticky. But you want it to be double-sided and thin and strong. But there is a more I guess stringy one it's way stickier, but this works great. I'm actually very pleased with the outcome of all the routing I do. This tape is awesome. And I literally it's called Add Immobilize, and I got it on Amazon. Link in the description below. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. See if I can remember. What I like to do is to peel the tape off. I like to use the blade, just kind of stab into the tape right in the corner and just kind of peel back, and the tape will come out. And honestly, I think 2 pieces is more than enough to secure this bad boy. Right there. Hopefully. Yeah. Actually, got this side stuck super well. This part's gonna get edited out. So stop the edit here. Alright. So There we have it. I like to see if it's flush just by rubbing my finger. And here we have it. I'm gonna route off. Actually, it's funny that most of my shim is gonna get routed off because it wasn't too much on either side, but it was just swimming around too much. And you know, I want this thing to come out good. I don't want to just slap these parts together and have a bullshit Frankenstein. I want a Frankenstein guitar that is absolutely motherfucking awesome. And that's what I'm gonna get. Alright, here we go. Let's get the fuck out of the woods. I'm routing in not all at once because I don't want to dull up my blade and I don't want to hack at anything too bad. Should be it. She should fit now. And see, that's kind of what you want. You want it to be tight enough so you can kind of pick it up. I bet if I move it around too much, it'll probably fall off, but I want it to be pretty solid. Tight. Just like that. And now what I can do, just as a little cheap way of covering that up, I can grab a black marker. This will do. Sharpies aren't even really all black. It's like in a right light, they're almost purple. This will hide it well enough. I need to actually take some off this edge. I'll re-black it. Oh no. Can you see the shim in that? Next video, I'm gonna dowel these and re-drill them, and then it's gonna get the 5 holes and a Ernie ball plate back on it.